welcome back to Sadie's Spincraft. Today we are going to be dyeing some Corridale wool in a jar. We will be mixing the dyes first. There's something that goes wrong, but there's also something that goes right. So I'll leave that little cryptic clue with you. I hope you all enjoy, and I hope you enjoyed the little intro. There shall be an outro as well, so we'll get that sorted. I hope you enjoy that one. So yeah, enjoy. So first of all, I am going to be mixing the colours, and I'll choose them as and when I do. So I'm going to be using Delphinium, Soft Tan, Pistachio and Honey Mustard. Random, I know, but these are what I want to use. So I'm going to put in the powder first, and then I'll add the hot water. Then I'll put the fibre in to soak in hot water, and then I need to find a pipette or a syringe so that we can add the colour in different parts. So yeah, let's start with getting the dyes made up first. So move them across. I'm going to start with honey mustard, and it always looks like it's got sawdust into me. I don't know if it's meant to be like that or what, but I'm going to put in quite a bit of this because I want it rather what's the word? I want a nice deep depth of shade. There we go. So I am going to put in 1.5 of this tiny stainless steel spoon. So that's the soft tan. This one I'm going to do with pistachio. I also want a quite deep depth of shade, so I'm going to do the same with this, except for this is a lot finer. So 1.5, and then this is soft tan, and I'm just going to go for the 1 with this one. And same with the delphinium. In fact, no, this is a lot more pigmented. So I'm going to go with half of one of these spoons for the delphinium. Just make sure I've got half. There we go. And now I'll add the hot water to these, get them mixed up. So just get my tea towel. So start with the honey mustard. Give that a nice stir. Make sure it's well stirred. There's bits still in the bottom of there, so just gonna pick it up to check that it's well dissolved. Yep, seems to have got a nice colour there. Give that a wipe. just going to put the lid on that just to keep it safe. So now to the pistachio. I've been struggling with the pistachio to get quite a deep shade of it, so I'm hoping this 1.5 will work. It seems very bitsy though. I don't know if you can see that, so I don't know if you can see it, but even on the jar, look, it's very bitsy. So I may put the lid on that and shake it up. Look, I think that's... Do you think it could have gone off? No, well, we'll see. I'm going to put the lid on and shake it up. Probably burst, actually. Best not. Just swirl it. It don't seem to be doing any better. Might have to change my colour. We'll see. We'll see. Right. Now to the soft tan. Make sure this is... Yeah, it seems to have dissolved well. There's no bits in that. So I should just put the lid on there. That seems well dissolved. And then on to the delphinium. I do love delphinium. I am going to have to buy some more because I'm running out. Because when you put delphinium and deep magenta together, they give the perfect purple. And I mean perfect. For me anyway. So now we have his colours mixed. Yep, that one's all dissolved. I am going to put my fibre into this jar and let it soak, and I'll be back shortly to put the dye in. So this is going to be fun. This is the only thing I could find, so I'm going to have to sort of like squirt it in and then squirt it into the top, sort of thing. I just hope it works. If not, we'll find another way of doing it. I have added vinegar to this as well. I will be putting it in the microwave when it cools down just to make sure it's set. So, I'm going to start with this one first. It has had purple in, so it's probably going to have some fair funky colouring. That didn't work, did it? All that's doing is just touching it. Not sure what to do. I know it's not what I expected, but I can apply colour very lightly if need be. So let's see how this works. Because I won't mind getting it down just a bit further. So if I have to, do that. Right, so that's enough of that. Look how much I've still got left to play with. Right, I'm not very impressed. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a line. Yeah, you can see it. There's a line of dye powder, so this may not work. Seeing that, I don't know if I want to use it. Look at that. I'm not going to use the pistachio. I think it might have gone off. So, pistachio's out of the window. Not too happy with that, but never mind. So we've just got the 3 colours then. So I'm going to add the, is it teddy bear brown or soft tan? Soft tan I'm going to add. And I'm going to do that here, out here. And we'll do what we did with the mustard, the honey mustard. So I'll start by just making sure I know where I want it to go. That's going to need quite a bit of dye. So hold that. I might have to tip this in actually. Very gently, very carefully. Oh, spilt. Knew I was going to do that. Right, so just going to put a little bit more of that soft tan on top, and I'll actually use this for that, just so that I can make sure I don't go too far. There we go. And this is going to be the brightest of all of it, which is the delphinium. I just love delphinium. So, turn it back round. Ha, that's hot. Might not need to tip the delphinium because it is a lot more, what's the word, pigmented than the tan or the mustard. I think that's about it for, oh no, I want a little bit more down here, so pull that back. No, I don't want to tip it in. Very gently. Put that down the side. Ah, too much. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Knew it. Go and just get down there. That's all I want. Right, don't take over too much of the brown and don't take over the yellow. Right. That is now going to be left to cool down. So we've got the blue, the mustard, and the tan. And I think it'll look beautiful once it's all done what it needs to do. And I'm just going to cover it over and leave it for, I think it'll take about an hour to cool down. I need to just label those 3, get rid of that one, because look at all them bits, that is just wrong. So I do believe there's something wrong with my pistachio. And it cost me £4 odd. It doesn't have a date on. By use, don't use, do use by so-and-so date. So, I don't know what's wrong with it. I'll be back shortly to show you the finished piece when it's been washed and dried. So, we've got this, it's not even fully cooled, and yes, it has all gone into the fibre because I didn't use a lot, and I'm hoping that there is a lot of white left over. So I'm going to go and wash this while it's still warm, because I'll do it in hot water, and get it on the radiator to dry. So we'll see you very shortly, probably in about a click of a fingers for you. Like, oh my god, it turned out just like I wanted! So now I need to do it with brighter colours, even though these are good. I want it with pink, so magenta, delphinium blue, and sour apple. Don't ask me why sour apple, but I do. Are we ready for this? Let's start at one end, and we've got a little bit of blue, a little bit of mustard, small amount of tan, plenty of white, a little bit of blue. So we're going through it, Have you seen? I got what I wanted. So it's mainly white with the odd bit of colour. I did it. Yay! So this will now be spun from top to tail, from one end to other. I mean, bearing in mind, I've got 3 spins on the go at the minute. I've got a green merino. Well, it's a fine merino. I think it's 21 micron. Could be wrong. It could be the superfine merino, which is 17.5 marine. 17.5 gram merino microns. Not to do with grams. I need to shut up. It's microns. And I'm also spinning the rambouillet that we saved the other day. So these wonderful Rolags that you saw being spun. I mean, made when I was saving the rambouillet top. So when it comes to spinning this, I will film it so that you get to see what's going on. I am filming spinning the rambouillet, so then we can link them 2 videos together as well. I'm getting a bit clever. I am behind on uploading photos of yarn onto Facebook. If you are looking to buy some yarns that are hand spun by myself, I am putting them on my Sadie Spincraft group, which is Sadie Spincraft's yarns and fibre specials, I think it's called, or something like that. Can't quite remember, but yeah, that's what I'm up to. I've done it! How cool is that? Like, seriously, I'm well impressed. So yeah, no matter where you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night time, I want you to do what you love doing. Love and hugs to all you fantastic people out there, and I shall see you all again soon. Goodbye, my beautifuls. Mwah. See ya.